Good morning, everyone. Thank you for meeting with me today. Sorry, the camera's a little bit grainy. I'm at my partner's house and I forgot my better camera. But if mostly you listen to me on podcast, I hope it'll be okay. Let's begin by getting into the mindful body. Strong, straight, relaxed, and comfortable. And with each breath, we renew a sense of our inner strength and resilience. Breathing in our tall, strong, straight spine and relaxing a little as we exhale, relaxing and letting go of all the thoughts that do not serve. And which, with each breath, we commit to energizing our highest and best potential. And with each exhalation, we let go of the thoughts of self-sabotage. Do that a couple more minutes in silence, just enjoying the mindful body's power, our commitment to the mindful body's power to get us aligned with our highest and best. All the time grateful for this opportunity to share together in practice. Let's move on to the anchor of listening. We'll begin within, listening for sounds within our own bodies, noticing the sound of breath and the shuffling we make as we adjust our meditation posture, swallowing, and maybe any other creaks and groans we might be making early on a Sunday morning. I'm just always grateful for the opportunity to practice together to offer our commitment to our highest and best, knowing that this is the best we can give to ourselves and others. Allow our thoughts to extend to sounds outside of our body. In your practice room, in my practice room, it's a little busy. There's a water fountain, a fan, a kettle. I'm just noticing all of these sounds of morning hullabaloo. Notice what melodies arise from these sounds. Notice any patterns that arise or lack of patterns, and how relaxing that is to listen to water. It's our third meditation of the Advent season before Christmas, just sitting with the idea of what is required from us to make our hearts and minds as open as possible. And that, of course, is willingness. And the willingness to let go of the judgments of against others and the need to forgive all the time. And committing to this idea that forgiveness is the highest and best that we can offer others and ourselves. Forgiveness of the sense of judgment, lack, and limitation. And so let's sit in practice with this anchor in mind, allowing our thoughts to arise, noticing the thoughts of lack, of limitation, of judgment that arise against ourselves, against others. And what happens if we let go? It doesn't mean we're being a doormat, but in meditation, we are aiming to let go of the emotional charge that they cause us: anger, resentment, shame, fear. Let's sit for a few breaths in this practice. Participants to our Zoom room. As we can sit and continue to breathe, inhaling and exhaling, we have the intention of allowing to rise all of those thoughts and feelings that separate us from contentment. What holds me back from being at ease right now? What do I think I need to have in order to be happy, successful, fulfilled, peaceful, easy, wise? What are the things that separate me from those spiritual qualities besides my own resistance? And as each thought arises, we inhale, reminding ourselves of our true strength and resilience, and commit to exhaling the thoughts that do not serve. Several may arise. That's okay. Try not to feel overwhelmed. Each one will be waiting for you once you release the first thought. This could also provide an excellent opportunity for journaling after our practice today. And just noticing what arises and the sense of ease we have in deciding, hey, I don't want to let that interfere with my sense of hope and joy and anticipation of the future, my enjoyment of life. That doesn't mean we're not making the corrective actions we need or thinking things through. That would be taking it to an impossible extreme. As we breathe, continuing to sit straighter and taller, continuing to listen and scan the body, continuing to breathe in and out, noticing the rise and fall of the torso with each breath, reminding ourselves that we can be grateful for each large, easy breath. And as we continue to allow thoughts to rise and pass, Noticing the ease we feel in just allowing ourselves to invest emotionally a little bit less in them. Investing in our sense of happiness by our attachment to these thoughts of lack and limitation. I need to be wealthier, more successful, more beautiful, more this to be happy, to enjoy myself, to be loving and to receive love. And one by one, we allow these thoughts to fall away with each inhalation and exhalation. And continuing thus to prepare an open heart and mind to be loving and forgiving, to align ourselves with unconditional love. And just enjoying the ease and freedom we experience in allowing these thoughts to pass. Sure, they'll be back, but we know what to do with them now. Allow them to pass. And each time it gets a little bit easier to invest a little bit less emotional energy in them. Let's commit to taking this up over the week in our practice, to continue to open our hearts, to know that our open hearts are the highest and best we can offer ourselves and others. Thank you for meeting with me this week. We'll see you next week.